Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Geeking Out podcast. I am the Athletic Geek, and this week, Easy is back to.
Hello?
We're gonna kind of go back to something we kind of haven't had time to really revisit, and that is Easy's journey through WCW. He did not get to experience WCW, or
Because
um,
I was, like a kid that never really, at least tried watching wrestling, but my parents would just turn it off or try to make
right,
me watch something different.
yeah. So,
Yet it's interesting, I knew about, well, for those who didn't see, when we saw it the first time, and I actually had to look this up before recording, it was actually 7 months ago we did this.
7 months.
That I knew about WCW only through Monster Jam when Tom Mintz had the Goldberg monster truck.
I was gonna say, was it the Goldberg?
It was
or
the Goldberg,
NWO,
yeah.
or I mean, I know
No,
he
it
had
was
multiple
Goldberg.
ones. Okay,
I didn't know about any of the other ones. I never knew about all the other WCW stuff until much later on in life. So I never really truly followed WWE or the Monday Night Wars at that time.
right.
But I knew about Goldberg all because of Monster Jam, and also Medusa.
Yeah, who's still?
What the heck was it with wrestlers sponsoring monster trucks? I mean, what the hell? Let's go back to it.
Well, I mean, it was.
Also, Medusa was a damn great.
Oh yeah, and I don't know if she still is, but she was good. But we are going to do a watch along of the second ever episode of WCW Monday Nitro. If you'd like to watch along with us, go to Peacock. If you're
in the States.
If you're in the States, or where on Peacock it is season 1, episode 2 of WCW Monday Nitro. If you're still have the network, well then just you know where to go and you know what to do.
Very lucky.
Yes. I don't know.
Peacock's awesome.
I other than some of the live issues we have, I like having Peacock. I get so much more stuff for the same price I was paying for. I'm getting pretty well all the sports I like to watch, except for Cardinals baseball on Peacock, so I'm good. And The Office, so no complaints here about Peacock. But yes, so go ahead and pull that up. Right now, Easy and I are on the All Zeros timestamp, and press play now.
All right. In Dark Strain. Oh, and we have the Nitro.
Yeah, you get the cool Nitro intro with that badass theme. Vader, who was never on Nitro.
Wait a minute,
Vader? He wasn't on. He had some disputes at this time, Rise Nitro was forming, and he was on his way to the WWF at the time.
The worst town in the world, Miami.
Is it?
Well, they did pull off one of the stupidest F1 races of recent memory.
I'm not really worried about that, but I mean, other than a dislike of the I really don't have a problem with anything else Miami. I was
gonna say, what you got against the U, and then I realized, oh yeah, Catholics versus convicts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not really other than The Rock.
Yeah, I'm honestly getting a lot of Impact vibes right now.
Really?
I know. The way it's kind of designed, and I guess their stage art, it looks like Impact when it was watchable for a while. All right,
but probably Impact was probably like WCW more accurately.
Except they're not competing though.
Yeah.
All right, who do we? Stephen. Oh God, is that Brother Love?
No, Steve. No, that's not Brother Love. Steve McMichael was on the '85 Bears. I figured you'd know that.
I don't give two shits about the '85 Bears.
Yeah, but I mean, you being such a sports guy, I thought you would know that.
The most overhyped NFL team ever.
But, I mean, they one hit wonders. Ironically, they lost. Ironically, they lost in their one game to Miami. But still, they did what they had to do, and they got results. So, reiteration for other people, and maybe even Easy. Remember, this was the week before was the first Nitro, where Lex Luger showed up on WCW Nitro unexpectedly and was working with working for Vince as early as the night before. He was still working for Vince McMahon. He was working with no contract, and basically, kind of said, there's a lot of interviews about it, but said like, hey, my contract's up, so if you want to, I can show up, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. And one thing led to another, and they did it.
Yeah.
A lot of people have feelings on Lex Luger, but that was good.
About the people just shopping at the Mall of America, wondering what the hell is going on out there.
I kind of wondered that too. Like whenever I saw this, because I wasn't a WCW kid.
Definitely, if we do a road trip to Minnesota, we got to find the spot where they did the show. Yeah, I want to find it. If it's still hopefully there.
Yes.
But it's a great memorial plaque where WCW was born.
Kind of like the all-in plaque at the Sears Center.
Yeah, exactly.
But I was never a WCW kid until like a little bit later on, like if you can believe that. But I remember whenever I always see clips of this, I'm like, so. Like, what was happening? Like were you just shopping at the mall?
Yeah, that was a random graphic we just saw. Okay.
Yeah. Unless there's something they couldn't show anymore, like maybe I don't know.
Mongo? Oh, I didn't know Alex. What's his face was on the show?
Alex Wright? Yeah, Alex Wright.
Yeah,
that's Wonder Kid.
like Bishop just said Mongo. Like, yeah, really? We got Busy Dallas in here.
Well, Mongo's Steve McMichael.
Oh, okay, fair point.
Alex Wright is Das Wonder Kid.
I don't know why, but I thought was Blazing Saddles.
Well, if you're a Botchamania fan, you have Sabu. That's what we got.
Yeah. Hey.
But
Sabu, like he's one of my favorite ever nicknames of him is the homicidal, suicidal, genocidal, death defying. Like that is just the greatest name ever. Or just intro about somebody. I don't know.
So funny story about Sabu. Me and Jedi, back in 2008 or 9, one of those years. I think 2008. Yeah, because it was before he. So it was 2008. There was a new wrestling group trying to kind of get started in Granite City, Illinois, suburban St. Louis, and Jedi and I. We got free tickets by going to this Samoa Joe meet and greet. There's like a bar that had a pay-per-view, the WWE pay-per-view watch party, and Samoa Joe was signing autographs at the, but we got free tickets. Sabu's starting off hot.
Also, who the hell is Alex Wright? I've actually never heard of him.
Das Wonder Kid. He was a German cruiserweight. He had a career in WCW. He's known for the dance.
And they have both been eliminated from the Royal Rumble.
But back to Sabu. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Like with those Nitro logos where it's like they're see-through and you have like the lights under the ring. That looks kind of neat.
Oh, wow.
That looks very cool.
God, I'm just noticing that now.
I never noticed. I
want to try something new?
Yeah, I like that. I always remember. I never remember them doing that. I always remember the red Nitro logos. But anyway, back to Sabu. I gotta tell you my Sabu story. Yeah. So Jedi and I get to the show, because Sabu's booked on it. So is the late great Tracy Smothers and some indie guys in the St. Louis and Southern Illinois area that we knew. And we get there, and apparently they had no ring crew. So the promoter is recruiting fans to help set up the ring. And the marks that Jedi and I are, let's do it. We're so excited. But the other thing is nobody really knew how to set up a ring. We're just fans. The promoter didn't know how to set up a ring. We didn't know what we were doing. And at first we're like, this is fun. And then the show, it was supposed to start at 6. It didn't get started until 7:30. And as the fans started piling in, and then you saw the wrestlers coming in and stuff, and you're seeing everybody get frustrated watching us try and put up the ring. It's just it went from fun to now it feels like I'm doing bad work at my job right now, and it feels bad.
Did you
So
get paid for this or something, or no?
no, we didn't get paid. We got we got free food.
Who the hell was your promoter? Russell-licious?
No comment. Anyway, but anyway, ooh, right.
I hope.
Sabu did not
I
catch
also
him
hope
well.
you got that reference.
I do get that reference. I'm
Okay,
not
good.
going to comment on the promoter.
Exactly.
Just but the whole time this is going on, like it was kind of at this sort of like golf course slash like exhibition hall was where the show is going on at. So like there was like a stage where the wrestlers would come out at, and that was also doubled as the locker room. And then like all the stuff, some of them were just kind of outside and getting ready outside, warming up, things of that nature. And Sabu, and I was 19 years old, and I mean, like I did things at 19 that were not like the squeakiest clean, but like I was never really like around drugs a lot. And like in retrospect now,
I'm the opposite. I'm a goody two shoes.
In retrospect now, like it wasn't anything. Like for me at 19, who like the worst thing I ever did was just like go to parties where me and kids that weren't 21 years old were drinking. Seeing Sabu and like a bunch of wrestlers just toking on weed, I'm just like, oh my god, this is like the dark side of wrestling. Like knowing like that is
so the early adaptations of Dark Side of the Ring.
Like thinking that Sabu and wrestlers smoking weed was just like, oh my god, what am I seeing? You know, when like compared to some of the other stuff we've heard about Sabu in the past, like that was tame. But like my first impression of Sabu is
Sabu won.
Yep.
Okay. Weird.
Sabu.
I always continue.
Yep. Sabu wins, and just like I felt like I was really seeing something just totally awful. But then like now growing up, it's like you saw something very not only tame for wrestling, but kind of like tame for life compared to some of the other things that could go on.
What's Sabu doing? Hey. Is he? I'm guessing he was the villain.
He's kind of a Sabu was Sabu, kind of. He was just crazy, and he wasn't in WCW for very long. Like he really wasn't. Like he was here, but then like it was only by early '96 he was back in ECW. So there you go.
Oh,
but yeah. So here we go. Sabu, everybody.
No, he's not gonna hit him with that table. No, I thought he was just gonna give him a bear hug. Oh.
I think Sabu took the worst of that one.
That was a weak table throw.
It was
that was a weak table smash.
I actually think it's probably one of the stronger ones because that doesn't look like one of those pre-treated tables, though. Truth be told. Because you notice that, like in wrestling now, all the tables kind of look the same, but like,
what did they just say?
I don't know. I should probably turn I should probably turn closed captions on. Yeah.
All right. Wait, what? Did they say he wasn't pinned or something too?
No.
Wait, really?
They disqualified Sabu for doing that. So then they gave it to Alex Wright. Okay.
We're off to a great start.
All right. So we have Sting next.
Who is that guy?
That is Michael Wall Street, aka IRS, aka
Oh, sweet Jesus.
And we have a Ric Flair promo.
And I just saw some fans just have their W turned into an E for ECW. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's clever.
All right.
Yeah, and something else you probably had about Michael Wall Street. His two children that wrestle.
Ooh. Yeah, do you see like the guys in the ECW?
Yeah, I see. Like that's clever. You can tell they like said, "See, we got a WCW sign." They're like, "All right, that's cool." And then they turn and say, "Like, no, it's an ECW sign."
are my girls.
Um. So, care to guess who Michael Wall Street's kids are?
No, I don't know.
One's Bo Dallas.
Oh, wow.
And the other is Bray Wyatt.
Well, holy shit.
Dropping knowledge.
And imagine those three as a stable. Oh God, Lawrence Taylor was on WCW, but
no. He's just referencing athletes to compare them to. Joe Montana and Lawrence Taylor.
Bret Hart?
No, the Horseman is the symbol of excellence.
The symbol of excellence.
Yeah, that was the.
What does he want?
Lex Luger is a theme throughout a lot of these watch-alongs we do. He was in WrestleMania 10. He's in all these Nitros. Old Lex is just kind of here, you know.
And God knows how many steroids.
Yeah. I'm going to say this much. Like, I used to feel sad looking at Lex, and it still is sad to see Lex now. But when you hear him talk like now, he's like such a positive guy now. It's like, if there's a better example of somebody who's glass half full about something awful like that, it's probably Lex Luger.
Okay. Okay, bye, Lex.
They are teasing that Lex, you can't trust Lex. That is the big thing. Is he's, Sting's vouching for him, but they're saying like you don't, you probably shouldn't trust Lex Luger. That's the underlying storyline right now.
Ooh, War Games.
So there's a little spoiler as to
Okay, imagine if you sold toy grenades with like Fall Brawl on it. Like, come on. I hope something was similar, but
at least some blow up ones, yeah.
Hell, even like AEW for Blood and Guts or WWE for either Extreme Rules or Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, but that's also a small spoiler as to
By the way, where are they even performing at? Like, I know Miami, but what's the venue?
I'm not sure. I'm not really hip on the venues of Miami. If you know, let us know in the comments section.
I'm thinking it's like a convention center or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. It's definitely not like where the Heat play. I'm guessing.
Oh God, no. All right, so it's not Ted DiBiase. It's the other guy. Also, now I'm just wondering, has DiBiase and IRS ever been a tag team? Because honestly,
yep, they were a big tag team. They were Money Inc. They were a big.
Oh, there we go, Money Inc. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they were a big tag team back in the day.
VK Wall Street. I think I remember last time. I think there was a joke about why it was VK. It's like
it's a shot at Vince.
Yep.
Okay,
now I just realized if IRS, Ted DiBiase, and Shane McMahon had like a stable during the Attitude Era, that would be Money Inc. right there.
Well, but during the Attitude Era, Shane wasn't the money yet.
True. Oh boy. Sting to the song that does this and does that, and I have no idea why.
See, I'm gonna. And now they're
that screams 90s, and Jesus Christ, what were we on writing this?
Well, he also Bischoff also just gave away a taped Raw result by saying Shawn Michaels beats the big guy with the super kick, so you probably shouldn't turn your channel to Raw. So
I probably missed that, but I'm like thinking, why do you care about talking about that?
He's spoiling the results so you don't turn the channel. That was his idea.
And
it
you wonder
worked.
why you're not in the business anymore.
It worked at first.
Until somebody thought a lot of asses in the seats would be.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, at the time, it worked. You know, hey, what do you want to? What? Hey, the big.
Okay, now my next logic is, why was Raw taped anyway?
Save money. To save money. Like, it was the same. They were, at the time, WWF was not like $1 billion company. In fact, in 1995, they were kind of struggling a little bit financially. So they would.
Well, what was live content just too expensive for them, I guess?
Yeah, you'd tape one night, like you'd tape a show one night, or do the live show one week, and then the next week go to a different town and then tape the next show, and then that frees up the next 2 weeks to run live events, or in a lot of cases for WWF at the time, they run internationally because that's where they still making their money, was overseas stuff. And that just saved, they'd either be able to make more money on the live event and get overseas, or they would just save money that way. And yeah, it was just it costs more money to do a live show than a taped one.
Fully go like live forever now.
What's that?
When did they go like live forever?
I'd say probably 99 2000. I'm not absolutely sure because I was still young at that time, but like, yeah, it was about 99 2000 they became. I mean, it was early 99, they were still taping every other week because that's when the whole Mick Foley debacle happened. But then again, I'm not sure exactly when they went, but it was somewhere around there, and then it just kept being a live show.
Oh, is it Wall Street or Wall Street?
Wall Street.
Wall Street. Okay.
Like money, Wall Street. Yeah.
Okay, I know. I thought he was like supposed to be like German or something. I don't know.
No. So. Probably a lot easier for him to wrestle in that singlet.
Dream match? Did they really just say that? Sting and IRS?
No, they're referring to the main event, Hogan and Luger.
Oh, okay, dream match. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
they're talking about this match. Like, really, guys?
Which I know some people don't like Hulk Hogan and will not see that as a dream match, but put yourself in the position of two big guys like that, and before everybody knew that Hulk was kind of a douche and all that, and I mean,
to this day, it kind of still is, but anyways.
You know, at the time, you could say that Lex versus Hulk was a dream match. I'm on board with the logic of it. I'm not really on board with not really on board with seeing that match, but I'm on board with the logic of it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so as you saw through the advertisement, the first WCW pay-per-view we'll be watching along with as we go through this journey will be Fall Brawl War Games 1995.
I get it. Wall Street has his bells rung. Very clever. Oh wait, this was the 90s. Let's quote Jurassic Park, clever girl. Which I am sadly not really into the Jurassic Park franchise. And just
it was never my cup of tea.
Nope.
Hey, the light change down there on the ring apron.
I didn't even notice. Oh look, he just casually gets up. There you
go. All right.
So lost.
They only had an hour, and it was live.
And Sting wins, and then Wall Street just casually gets up.
Yeah, I mean...
Yep, Sting just did it. He did that, and somebody wants Vader.
Let's say you have a few people that had that were subscribed to the Wrestling Observer there, because they had a "We Want Vader" sign.
And a dive bomb really is your finisher?
No, it wasn't. It was a crossbody.
Oh, crossbody. Crossbody is not a finisher.
This was 1995.
Anyways.
1995. Like this is before people did, 7 450s and also got right back up from them.
Yeah.
The debut of Disco Inferno this Saturday. Everybody be sure to set your VCRs to record.
What? What?
Now that's a match I want to see. Flying Brian.
Rabbit.
Yes.
All right, 6:05. Okay, what channel?
TBS.
Okay. All right.
TBS. Truth be told, you want to know how I first heard of WCW?
Oh, how?
The Coca-Cola 600 on TBS.
Nice.
Yep. So, because that was one of the long races, and they'd always have a bunch of, obviously they're advertising the crap out of WCW. So I first became aware of WCW through watching through usually the Coke 600 because it was the longest one, but really anytime NASCAR was on TBS.
I think I do recall there was like an NWO paint scheme that somebody ran.
Kyle Petty.
Yeah. I know that because when I'm watching like Ed Soundhead videos and he's playing Wreckfest and he's got like the old paint schemes on, one of them being the NWO.
Yep, it was in the Bush series, but Kyle Petty did run an NWO paint. But Kyle Petty was a member of the NWO, quote unquote.
How sad is that?
I like Kyle Petty.
Yeah. If we're gonna go that route, then I think Kyle Busch should be a member of the Bullet Club.
I think if there's gonna be, honestly, if NASCAR partners with any wrestling right now, it'll be WWE.
Unfortunately.
Well, Kyle Busch is a former 24/7 champion.
True. All right, so we got Macho Man being beaten by
Scott Norton.
Is that Big Boss Man?
Nope, that's Scott Norton. Boss Man was
Scott Norton. Okay.
But Boss Man was in the company at this time, but Scott Norton. Yep.
Okay.
Scott Norton is also a world champion arm wrestler.
Nice.
So, and he's also a former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
Is there anything else I might have known him from?
He was a member of the NWO.
Okay.
Yeah, he's kind of. Yeah. He was in WCW, but he was a way bigger name in Japan.
Oh. So I was at a vintage clothing, like not really clothing shop, but it was like a vintage store. And there was an NWO shirt I saw. It was with Nash, Hogan, Hall, and like other members. There was like Paul White, and I think X-Pac.
That makes sense for that time. Yeah, they were all together. 6-Pac.
Yeah, 6-Pac. Okay. Yeah. No, I forgot to take a picture of it. I was gonna send it to you, but. But at that same shop, I saw an Ernie Irvin hat.
That'd have been cool.
Not one, but actually two of them.
Damn it! I would have bought that. I would have wanted that.
Oh no! Here's the kicker. I'm saving this one for last. There was a Ricky Rudd shirt.
Damn it!
Which was $50. Like,
okay, that's a little. That's a little too. I'm not paying $50.
Brother, I love you, but no, you're not $50 to me. Plus, I've already sent you a Sting figure before.
Yes, Steiner.
Sorry.
That I got autographed. But also, I did meet Scott Norton a few years ago. He was doing an indie show around here, and talked to him about what he thought of New Japan at the time. And cool, really nice guy. Like, he was the guy I was like, no disrespect to him, like the most least excited to meet because it was like Buff Bagwell, X-Pac, and him. It's like, oh, cool, meet X-Pac again. Buff Bagwell. Hi, Scott Norton. But then getting to talk to Scott Norton, it's like, oh, he's actually a really cool dude.
Mm-hmm. All right, so get a power bomb. Oh,
Macho's making Norton look like $1 million.
Norton Savage.
Norton and Savage, yeah.
Oh, Norton and Savage. Okay. talking way too fast. I had no idea what the hell they just said.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, hey, that's the next thing to do because it's the War Games is this Sunday exclusively on pay-per-view. Also, be sure to call your local cable provider. These are things a lot of people that are listening to this won't understand what we had to do back in the day.
And God knows how many times I heard it watching Raw and SmackDown in like the late 2000s too, because there was still WWE. Okay, there's this one thing I had like so much confusion on. So they had the WWE like 24/7 on demand. So was that just an on demand channel, or was it kind of like a streaming service?
It was an on demand channel because I never had it.
So it would just play like random stuff and then
they'd have like it was like an actual channel.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, they used to have that banner displayed before.
Yeah, I wish I would have had it. I mean, I would have never left the house. I just been fucking binging all the things I now get whenever I want because of Peacock now, or formerly the network. But yeah, I always wanted to have that because it was just kind of. I like watching stuff like this. I mean, I love being able to go back and watch all this old stuff on.
Yeah, and I swear AEW keeps saying they're gonna like try to make their own channel, but I haven't seen anything yet as of now.
They need more content. Well, they as of this recording, they need a little bit more content to be able to put some oomph behind their.
Well, just like past episodes from like first Dynamite to like the no crowd shows in Jacksonville.
But I'm also like, okay, is that that's great, but is that worth $10 a month? You'd probably need all of that and the pay-per-views.
Well, they have a partnership with Fight TV
for international stuff. But yeah, it's they need to get maybe some more content, maybe partner with a few more promotions. Now they have Ring of Honor, that might work, but we will see.
Yeah. Well, also like since they got Warner Media's attention, they could probably be on HBO Max.
That's what I'm hoping for.
I mean, I watched some old school Whose Line Is It Anyway when Drew Carey was the host, and that was like the funniest shit to me back then.
I'm hoping for that. I'm hoping for all the Ring of Honor shows on HBO Max.
Oh, who do we got here?
You have Kamala and the Shark.
Oh, Shark Boy?
No, the Shark, not Shark Boy.
Damn it!
And here's the finish. And there you go.
And then we got other guys.
Well, that's the Taskmaster. That's the Zodiac, formerly known as Brutus the Barber Beefcake. That's Ming, a.k.a. Haku, the toughest man in wrestling history.
Okay, then.
This was not the highest point of all of the.
Why do I get the feeling that Kamala's not wearing anything underneath that? Okay,
He is.
I know he is, but it's like I just picture alone. It just looks like he's not wearing anything. But so, what was going on right there? They're just a bad partnership.
They're well, they interfered because the Dungeon of Dooms, who's going to wrestle Team Hogan, Hogan, Savage, Sting, and quote unquote the mystery person because Vader's gone from the company now, and he was supposed to be the fourth guy in the War Games match. So that's kind of they wanted to interfere in.
And up next,
Luger and Hogan.
Damn! Okay. You forget that this show is like an hour long, but hour with commercials. But yeah,
45 minutes. Without commercials, without. I'm trying to think of what all the good 1995 commercials were. I remember a lot of stuff from my childhood, but I can't remember specific commercials from 1995, unless they were like NASCAR related.
The earliest, I guess, like commercial I could think of, excuse me, was so before Dale's death. I remember this was aired so much, and I was just laughing so much from it. Was Dale and Dale Jr. trying to teach the Tasmanian Devil how to drive a NASCAR. That was just amazing.
Yeah, it was. My early commercial, other than like ones that sold me
Oh,
toy.
we got a commercial.
Yeah, we're promoting. Got to promote the pay-per-view. Got to make sure you wanna,
Yeah.
you shell out
Sponsored by the Muscular Dysphoria
Dystrophy Association.
Okay, well, so a good charity.
Yeah.
Aw,
Um.
help out my pals.
Yeah. So
Association.
yeah. So gotta sell that. Gotta sell the pay-per-view. So we all pay $30 to watch it. And here comes the Kunster. I mean the Hulkster.
What? Lex Luger had his intro skipped.
No, he came to the ring.
Or were we just not paying attention?
No, he kind of came to the ring.
Okay.
And this is the exact reason why CJ is not doing this with us.
Fair points.
Oh God. I mean, this was the.
That's actually something I kind of miss. Well, I'm not the biggest fan of like pyro sounds because I got sensitive ears. But when you have like pyro like pouring down on the ring, it just looks so awesome.
What did that say? It says Hogan something. Or Hulk something. Yeah. Hopefully they put it back up and they show it because I want to see it now. Oh, but yeah, come on, guy. In 1995. It might be something they're not supposed to have on there because it's the camera's is making sure it's not being picked up. So
yeah, Hulkamania. The song is totally not ripping off Rick Danger, whatever the hell guy was writing.
Well, I mean, you gotta. They didn't have rights to that song, so they got to do it.
I know.
For
those watching and were offended by that fact, I forgot who the guy who wrote Real American. I'm sorry.
You want another fun fact? Real American was not supposed to be Hulk Hogan's theme.
Rick Derringer.
Rick Derringer. That was not supposed to be Hulk Hogan's song. That was supposed to be Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda, the U.S. Express's theme song. So then Hulk Hogan just stole it.
Why am I getting Suburban Commando vibes right now with just his hair? Oh my God.
Because this was probably around the time Suburban Commando.
Movies at that time too.
Yeah, he did Thunder in Paradise. He did all that stuff at this time.
And then the worst one of them all, Mr. Nanny.
I think that was a little bit before this, but yeah.
How about that for an idea? You try to get CJ to watch Hogan's movies.
No. That is.
Oh, you don't have to record them. It'd be hilarious.
No. But... No, you don't understand.
No, I think I get it.
That's. I wonder if they told the guy not to put the sign back up because Dan Marino's shirt in the crowd. We shouldn't be surprised.
There's someone with a Dan Marino jersey. It's like cool.
That's. If I would have had half a mind to keep all my old jerseys from when I was a kid, I'd probably be sitting on some money, or at least, there
were some jerseys that when I think back, I'm thinking, what the hell was I thinking?
Well,
I had Vince Young, Tennessee Titans. What was I thinking? Chad Johnson.
That's a good one. Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah. I think I still have it, or was it probably donated? I don't know. And a Carmelo Anthony Denver Nuggets. Again, what was I thinking? And
other than like the Bulls era, other than the Bulls era at this time, and
I did have a Michael Jordan Washington Wizards jersey, which again, I mean it's Jordan, but also what was I thinking?
Let's see the jerseys I still have my old John Elway jersey. I wish I still had the orange one. I had a Brett Favre jersey. I had a Steve Young jersey. I had an Emmitt Smith jersey. What else did I have?
Okay, I actually had to make sure to look this up to make sure I can get the joke working. But Yeah, Dan Marino, the greatest thing to Miami, even though he has never, ever won a Super Bowl for them.
Yeah, but
And also that his last game with the Dolphins was a complete disaster.
yeah, but he was still a great quarterback. There's
Yeah, but too bad he was drafted in the 80s and not the 70s.
yeah, but he was good. There's a lot of great players that never won a Super Bowl.
Yeah. But now we can all laugh at the Cowboys.
Yeah, you never know. I will say this: there's gonna be like
Luger's not used to this caliber of competition. Seriously?
they're taking a pot shot at the WWF. That's what they're doing. Hey, I mean it's not accurate, but I mean that's what they're
Not at
about.
all.
That's what they're about. They're taking pot shots at the WWF. I mean, it's a tried and true formula.
I know it's like they did this for a
Taking pot
while,
shots
but
at your.
it's like when AEW they make fun of WWE, it's like it gets stale for a while.
Oh yeah, but this was also
Wait, what?
but keep in mind this was like when that was a new thing. Like usually you didn't acknowledge the competition.
What the hell is he
That's the torture rack.
doing?
That's his move.
Okay. Did he get it? No. No. Okay.
Yeah.
It just looks like he was like hopping his body on his shoulders.
It's like
oh yeah, remember this is a wrestling match. You have to pin the guy.
What was a submission hold? It was like the whole thing. He puts the torture. He puts them on their shoulders and like tries to like bending their body.
Oh no. He's getting the Hulk mad. Hulk mad. Hulk smash.
Kind of.
And Hulk pointing at you.
You.
So, okay, I remember for some damn reason in grade 9. Oh yeah, nice kick to the boot that didn't connect, but anyways.
Yeah.
Leg drop.
And
whoa, and who the hell are these guys?
The same guys from the Attack Macho Man.
Oh. And disqualification.
Yep.
What a great way to kick your second show off. For a second episode.
Well, but you got to remember at this point in time, this was commonplace, and this made people want to buy a ticket or buy the pay-per-view to see how Hulk and Randy Savage were going, and Sting were going to overcome these guys in War Games. This was it's one of it's funny. It's like looking back on it, yeah, it kind of sucks, but also looking back on this, you find yourself going like, man, we've become way more cynical about shit now that we don't just get lost in stuff like this and then want to, even like as late as 2000 when I was a kid and before I really became consumed by the internet, I would watch, see like this stuff like this in Raw, and then knowing like the pay-per-view was Sunday, and then just be like, oh my god, what's The Rock gonna do?
That's gonna be it. Oh, here we go.
Yep.
We have to things up with Brawl coming up this Sunday and War Games. You're short of man. I understand Vader does not qualify.
Mean Gene, the original Captain Obvious.
Yeah. Mean Gene's a legend, though. We love him.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
The match of my life, brother. Where are you coming from, Luger? How come they didn't lay their hands on you when they jumped on my back? Which side are you on, brother? I'd like to say double goes for me, man.
Rest in peace, Macho.
Yeah.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Luger boy?
It's not hard to believe that like Sting is like when you see this that Sting's still wrestling now and probably shouldn't be.
By the way, so as I was saying, I biography report about Hulk Hogan because I don't know what I was thinking in grade 9, but I don't remember why and when he started the whole "you" thing. And now that I think about it, it's like I don't really get it. Is it because you just messed up, or
it's kind of the fans just kind of started doing it.
okay?
Yeah.
So it's the original "you fucked up."
Kind of.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Like ECW was doing "you fucked up" quite a while before it, but it just wasn't well known.
What? Luger voted into the team? Ooh. Yeah, because you're gonna end the and the last 5 minutes of your show with a argument promo.
Again, when back in the day when we're all not as cynical.
I mean, yeah, I know, I get it. Back in the day, but yeah. Oh.
I mean, they needed something to make people go like, "Oh my God, I gotta buy this pay-per-view. What's going on? Whose side are they on?" Well, we're gonna find out, but that's gonna cost us $30, and I want to see that. Whether or not it worked or not, hey, I have to look at the buy rates to see if it did or not. But I mean, that's back in the day, you had to pay money for the big stuff. It wasn't on TV.
Yes.
Before Bryan Danielson was even wrestling.
I know.
All right. So there we go.
Lex Luger, believe it or not, the newest member for Hogan's team. I'll tell you, don't miss this pay-per-view. I still don't think you can trust Sting. I don't think you can trust Luger. Savage gives you his word, he'll be there. I don't know if you can trust Hogan or Jimmy Hart.
Well, I'm not trust. Forget it. I was gonna make one joke, but I was like, yeah, no.
No one ever trusts. You should never
That
trust
wasn't
Hulk
like
Hogan.
that one time, like Bobby Heenan, he like dressed up as like a grandma or aunt or.
Yeah, because he wasn't gonna be allowed to be in the building for Raw, so he was trying to sneak in.
Is that William Regal?
No, that's Paul Orndorff.
Oh, Paul Orndorff. Oh my God, he looks young. The Nasty Boys.
Hey, and there's the American Males.
Oh,
Best tag team. There's Regal.
Holy shit, he looks good.
Bobby Eaton and William Regal, the Blue Bloods. There are two Blue Bloods. One of them was British, and the other was from Alabama.
Okay.
So, WCW Monday Nitro on the road to Fall Brawl. What'd you think?
And I think I'm just still like getting used to like them having like 1 hour shows, but then again, I guess it's like watching Rampage, but not bad.
Yep. Are you excited for Fall Brawl?
Interesting.
Are you excited for War Games?
I don't know. I wonder what channel is War Games going to be on.
Well, that's on pay-per-view. Call your local cable or satellite provider and tell them that you want to watch WCW War Games. Or
what's a cable provider?
Exactly. Or you can just watch along with us on Peacock. But that will be whenever we resume this again. That'll be the next thing we watch is War Games. WCW Fall Brawl 1995. That'll be whenever we resume this project again, what we do. Thank you all for watching along with us. If you enjoyed, please give it a like, share, subscribe for more content, not just from the world of pro wrestling, but from the world of comics, gaming, anime, and all things geek culture. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.